I didn't really know too much about Solanus Casey growing up, but I learned about him through a youth group I participated in, and basically, we're from the Detroit area, and he's our saint. And my husband and I both had a devotion to him. Whenever there was something big that our family needed to pray about, we would make a family pilgrimage to the shrine and pray at his tomb and leave our intentions on his casket. Basically, he's been one of the patron saints of our marriage and for our family. Recently, when I was pregnant with my seventh, I found out at 16 weeks that I had a very rare and complicated pregnancy condition. So rare that my OB, who was retired at this point almost, had never had a case of this situation. And it was life-threatening to me. The baby was fine. I was advised to not continue with the pregnancy, which was not an option for us, for me, or for my family. So we decided that we were going to, ask for Solanus Casey's intercession, which we have done for other major things in our past. And shortly before I was to deliver the baby, we knew that he would have to be born early for my health's sake. We had my daughter come home for a weekend from college, and we all made a family pilgrimage to the shrine. We had our confessions heard, and we all prayed at the tomb. And then a couple weeks later, I had my surgery. The baby was born. He had some troubles, but nothing serious, just he was early, so he couldn't eat or he needed help breathing. And I initially went through the surgery, and they came back and they said, this was one of the worst cases that we've ever seen, but one of the most successful surgeries. And we were so excited. I was discharged and then put into a room at the Ronald McDonald House at the hospital so I could be close to the NICU where the baby was. But the next day, I felt very unwell. I went back to the hospital. I had blood clots in my lungs, and then I had 2 aneurysms and several other health issues that are not, no one wants to hear about them, but it looked very serious for me. So I was hospitalized again for several weeks. And during that time, my son came to visit me with this box, and he said, Ron Fuller, the head maintenance man at our church, knows someone who has a crucifix that belonged to Solanus Casey. And he gave me the crucifix. I held it. We prayed with it. We took it to the baby. When I'm holding it, it looks very small. When it's with the baby, it looks gigantic. Yeah. And shortly after that, I recovered. The baby recovered. We both left the hospital on the same day. And we just really attribute a lot to the intercession of Solanus Casey. And I am healthy now, and my son is perfect. He's here today, too. Man, I think the saints are just one of the biggest assets that we have. They are people who were like us, and they made it to heaven. And I know there's a lot, you should only pray directly to Jesus, but the saints are such great helpers for us. They are there with Jesus in heaven. They're with him. We can ask them to ask him to help us, and I know that they do. I know that they do. There are so many examples of miracles that have happened through so many different saints. And Father, Blessed Solanus Casey, he has so many miracles. I don't know why he's not already canonized. There's so many miracles attributed to him. He's a great helper, and especially for people in this area, he's a Detroit saint. His body is in Detroit. You can go see him. You can ask him to pray for you.